Hey there, Celtics. We hope that you're doing well and that your families are healthy, coping with all the restrictions that are in place. Before we talk about academics, I want to echo the plea from our local, provincial, and federal leaders for you to take the restrictions seriously and stay home. I know how hard it is. It is extremely difficult. I know that I myself am a very social person. I gain energy by being around others. My daughter, who's a high school student like yourselves, is very much the same. She thrives on being with others. It re energizes her. So I empathize with all of you who are struggling with this isolation. My hope is that you're still finding ways to reach out and to connect with your friends. I also hope that you're reaching out to families and supports if this is taking a toll on your mental wellness. Bishop Mac staff can help with that. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Let's move on to academics. Some of you might be dreading getting back to learning activities, but I can assure you that getting back to learning is actually good for you and for your wellness. First of all, a quick message to our grads of 2020. We're thinking about you. Note that there's a message that's gone to you through my blueprint, also emailed to your school accounts. So please read this email for some important grad specific information. Now, if you haven't heard, the Ministry of Education has set out a guideline that you'll be expected to work for at least 3 hours per week per course as we get started again. This will still end up being less than what you're used to. We are, however, in extraordinary circumstances, and we all understand that you might not be able to put as much work into your studies as you normally do. We know that it's not business as usual right now. So as such, your teachers have been working over the past 2 weeks getting ready by narrowing the focus for each course, finding ways to get you the most vital parts of each course so that it fits into fewer hours per week. We thank our staff for working on your behalf for the past few weeks. This is, of course, new to them and they're exploring new territory. Please be patient with them as we ask them to be patient with you. Mutual understanding will get us through the challenges that we are about to face. I'd also like to thank our students for taking the time to complete the survey and for getting yourselves into your school email accounts. There are still some issues that we're working through and a few students who we have not yet heard from, and we're working through that as a school community and trying to make sure that we get a hold of everyone. The next step for each of you is to check your email each day. That's your school email. If you haven't started to see work yet from each of your teachers, you should by the end of the school day on Monday. We're going to ask you to be diligent with your studies. The Ministry of Education has mandated that teachers will be doing assessments and will be determining final grades for the end of the semester. Additionally, keep the lines of communication open. Communication is so important. If you're having difficulties, whether it's because of the academics themselves, or because you're ill, or because you're caring for family members, please let your teachers know. We will get through this trying time. Remember that your Celtic family is here to support you emotionally and academically. As always, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Be well.